Today we're going to be using ratios or proportions to determine if two figures are similar. Similar are figures with the same shape, but not necessarily the same size. Corresponding sides are sides of two or more polygons that are in the same relative position. And corresponding angles are angles of two or more polygons that are in the same relative position. So, example 1, tell whether the triangles are similar. So we have AB, and I'm going to put a mark here for AB in red. We have line BC, I'm going to put a green mark, or a blue mark there, and a green mark on AC. Okay? So AB, which we marked in red, corresponds with DE. And we know that because AB is the shortest side and DE is the shortest side over here. BC corresponds with EF, same reason. BC is the middle length, EF is the middle length, and then AC in green corresponds with DF because they're both the longest length. So AB corresponds with DE, BC corresponds with EF, and AC corresponds to DF. Okay? Plus it tells us below. So we are going to now write ratios, if they weren't already written for us, using the corresponding sides. So we're going to put the two corresponding sides over one another. Okay? That should be an F. Sorry. Now we're going to substitute the lengths of those sides. So AB was 4 over DE, which was 16. BC was 7 over EF, which was 28. And finally, AC was 10 over DF, which is 40. Okay? And I just got those from our figures over here. I just took the side lengths. Now we're going to simplify each ratio. 4 goes into 4 and 16, so we're going to divide each by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 7 and 28, both of those can be divisible by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 28 divided by 7 is 4. And the last one, 10 40s, both can be simplified by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 40 divided by 10 is 4. Since the ratios of the corresponding sides are equivalent, meaning we got the same answer on every single one when we simplified, the triangles are similar. Okay, here's another problem we're going to look at. On this one, we're going to look at the corresponding angles. Okay? And the corresponding angles are the angles that sit in the same place. So like 65 and 65 are corresponding because they're in the same place on the figure. 80 and 80, same place. 90 and 90, same place. 125, 125, same place. Okay? So they all have equal measures. We're going to write out each set of corresponding sides as a ratio. Now it tells us the corresponding sides. It says that MN corresponds to QR. It says that NO corresponds to RS. OP corresponds to ST, and MP corresponds to QT. Now, every single time they put the top figure first, followed by the side length of the bottom figure. If you start with the top figure, every single one of them has to start with the top figure, okay? So we're going to make our ratios MN over QR. We put them in the exact same order they tell us. NO over RS. OP over ST. That's an S. And MP over QT. Okay? So it's a side length from the top quadrilateral over the corresponding length of the bottom quadrilateral. Now we need to determine whether they are proportional. So we write each ratio using the corresponding sides, which they did for you, but we already did above. And then we substitute the side lengths, which they did, which they got that information from above. They looked at the top figure, and looked for MN and found 6. Then they looked at the bottom figure and found 9 for QR. The second one, they looked at NO on the top figure and saw that it was 8 meters. RS at the bottom figure and saw it was 12 meters. Then for OP at the top figure, they saw 4. ST on the bottom figure and found 6. And lastly, they saw that MP on the top figure was 10 and QT on the bottom figure was 15. Then we need to simplify each ratio. Okay, 6/9 we can divide by 3. And when we do that, we get 2/3. 8/12 you can divide by 4, and we get 2/3. 4/6 we can divide by 2 and get 2/3. And 10/15 we can divide by 5 and get 2/3. Now, because those are all the same exact ratio, the figures are similar. If they were not all reducing to the same number, they would not be similar. So do your one check it out problem and then get started with your lesson.